Contact.
What's up, guys? I hope you guys enjoyed the intro. This is especially here on Steadfast Courage, and I got something pretty cool for you guys. What I got here is the Kimber 1911 Custom 2. It's a pretty sweet little pistol, I'll tell you that much. But let me go through the whole spiel about my website where you can buy this really cool t-shirt piece through Fire Superiority. And you got the sweet 240 Lima right there. It's my very own design, and I also got the US flag on the right side. I also got our branding, Steadfast Courage, set up just like Ranger tab on the left side. Hell yeah! You can go to steadfastcourage.com. The link is in the description below. You can check out my other channel, Speciously. I do a lot of other things and it's still pretty interesting. Anyways, let's get back to this video. I got the Kimber 1911 Custom 2. These Kimber 1911s come in multiple calibers. It comes in the 45, what I got in this configuration. It comes in the 40, it comes in the 10 mil, comes in 9 mil Luger, and it comes in the 38 Special. All those calibers. If your flavor is not 45, it comes in multiple calibers. Or if you want to go to 10 mil, which is pretty sweet too. I'm not gonna lie about that 10 mil. We'll get into that eventually, but right now we'll focus on the Kimber 1911. I found this thing to be awesome. It's beautiful. It's heavy, sturdy. If it doesn't work, you run out of bullets, you can always hit them with it, hit the bad guys with it, bash them on it, bash them with it, pistol whip them. It feels so freaking heavy, feels so reliable. So I'm gonna do a weigh-in. I'm gonna show you guys how heavy this bastard is. I'm gonna do the weigh-in of the Parler 92, SIG P320, and the Kimber 1911. None of them have any ammo in it. Empty magazines, empty magazine wells. So we're gonna start out the Parler 92, 1.13 pounds. And it weighs 29 ounces. It's pretty heavy. We do the SIG next. 1.10 pounds. Pretty light, super light, even with the high speed optics on it. Ounces, 26 ounces. 3 ounces lighter than the Parler 92. Holy Jesus. That is a total of 37.8 ounces. Jeez, oh pezo. So this thing weighs 2.5 pounds. 2.5 pounds. If you think that's nothing, that is a lot. That's outrageous. Without ammo, this thing weighs that much. This thing's a cannon. Despite the fact that it's heavy as a mother, it feels great. I really like this thing. I love how it feels. I love how it fires. I love how it sounds. I love how it handles in the hand, just feels great. It's like it's massaging you. If you feel like changing out the grips, because this is kind of bulky, even though it's a single stack, but then again, it's a 45. 45s are huge compared to 9mm. It's a single stack magazine opposed to the Parler 92, which is double stacked. You can get these 7-round magazine or an 8-round magazine. What I got here is an 8-round magazine. If you don't think you can handle an 8-round magazine, you got less bang for your buck when it comes down to it. The magazine capacity is low compared to the Parler 92 or your standard 9mm. This is the SIG P320. It has a 17-round magazine. This little guy, 17-round magazine, and you got the 8-round magazine of the 1911. Big differences, big differences. But you gotta remember, 1911 has a lot of takedown power. It got some more power. What else I like about this thing is the sound of the trigger. You hear that? You hear that trigger? It's just so crisp, so clean, so chrome. Easy trigger, easy on that trigger. Whew. She sounds like a sweet little specimen. It also has a grip safety, so if you pull the trigger, if you don't have a proper grip on it, no trigger, no bang, but you gotta squeeze that trigger, squeeze that pistol grip. Boom, that's magic right there. It's also single action. It's a single action pistol. What I mean by single action is it got this little hammer right here, and if you pull the trigger, when the hammer is up, it doesn't activate. Unlike the double action Beretta 92, as you can see, this here hammer is back, already set. Pull that trigger, boom. Trigger reset just now, boom, right there. That's a double action. It does not have that capability, so you gotta cock it every time you want to use it. But you don't really, it doesn't really matter to me because I love how this thing feels. The safeties right here, boom. Easy to get to, thumb. It's for you, if you're a righty, it's good for you. I don't know if they make ambidextrous. I'm sure they do, but from the looks of it, you can customize it yourself. You can also, it has these little rivets right here you can probably knock out and put it on that side, switch sides with the safety. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of guys out there who can put ambidextrous safeties on this thing. I'm not one of those guys. I like how it is as is. And I love that trigger right there. Those little holes in that trigger. Whew, this weapon's sexy. And the serrade's smooth, easy to grasp. I tell you, I've really never fired a Kimber 1911 or a 1911 until I took this weapon out to the range. Some training maneuvers with that sweet vehicle that you see at the beginning of this here video. Contact, contact. She just shined. I'm talking, it just felt so right in your hand. I love the SIG P320. I carry it with me almost everywhere now. But ever since I've got my grubby little hands on this 1911, I don't want to put it down. I want to keep it. I'm cheating on the SIG P320 right now with this girl right here. I really enjoyed the Kimber 1911. God, it's just one of those weapons that I've never fired before, and I just really enjoyed it. You know, it was a good time. Accuracy, this pistol, I found the accuracy to be so much better than the SIG P320. I found it more accurate than that. And I found it more accurate than the Beretta 92. I found it like the most accurate pistol I ever fired in my life. It has a 3.5 inch barrel, or 5 inch if you want to go with that measurement on the interweb. You would think it's so cumbersome, so big. I mean, look at the size of this thing. It's a full size. It's awesome. It's amazing. I love it. I went over it with the topic with the SIG P320 compact. Special guys in the Army use this. When I say special guys, I mean special forces. The special guys use this, and if you're a normal Joe, if you're an average Joe in the Army, and normally you just get issued, if you ever get issued a pistol, most guys never get issued a pistol unless you're a 240 gunner or a ECP at a gate guard guy, entrance control point guy, or if you're an officer. Literally, only a few guys get issued pistols. I always got issued the Beretta 92. When I got to see the special guys, some of them would carry or be carrying the SIG P320. Some carry the 1911, the operator. I mean, these weapons are sexy. Let me tell you, these weapons are super sexy. You're a Joe in the Army, and you see these types of weapons being flaunted around, and they're just carrying your holster, chilling in your holster. You know, you're thinking, wow, that's amazing. All I get is the crappy Parler 92, and these guys get the cool stuff, the operator. And I'm sitting there jealous of that. Because I can't carry something that unique and cool in uniform. It's a sign of honor and respect. And it makes you feel like you want to become one of those guys, but you realize that, I can't, I'm hurting. I'm already hurting. I can't do this kind of training anymore. But anyways, I digress. As you're gun aficionado, especially, I would suggest you get something like this, something like a 1911. I would prefer the 45 variant rather than the other ones, but hey, that's just me. It's not you. You do your own thing, boo-boo. It's your very own Kimber 1911. Everyone deserves a Kimber 1911. It's an iconic weapon. John Wick started a war with the high table with a Kimber 1911. Okay? You gotta give it some credit to that, you know? But anyways, that's what I think. It's a good pistol. I would keep it as a sidearm, a main sidearm, and I would suggest anyone who loves any guns to collect a 1911 and carry it with them. And I like it so much. I know I like to say I like guns a lot. I just say that all the time, but there's just some guns you gotta get. You gotta try it out. You gotta have one because you never know when you need a 1911. And remember, check out steadfastcourage.com to get your very own Peace Through Fire Superiority t-shirt. Check out my other channel, Speciously. Boop, pop up little promo of me being me on Speciously. Remember, Peace Through Fire Superiority, Speciously out.